Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd share with you one of my monthly hauls, and this is a supermarket haul and then a Costco haul. However, I usually do go to the supermarket 2 to 3 times a month, and just to get things like milk, eggs, and fruit and veggies. Like, these are the things that I usually run out, even though I do buy some things in bulk. In the supermarket, we ended up spending 196 Canadian dollars, and at Costco, we ended up spending 320 something dollars. I'll put the exact numbers here somewhere. And I want to say that I do have a lot of meat in my freezer, so I didn't buy a lot of meat, but I did buy a bunch. So I'm going to share everything that we bought, and then some of the things that I always like to buy, and some things that I never bought before but decided to try. Okay, let's start with the supermarket, because I didn't get that much stuff here, even though it was $200, which was insane. To me, that's very, very expensive for the amount of stuff I got. So this is all that I got for $200. Let's get started. Okay, so I got a big thing of vinegar. I got 2 boxes of mac and cheese, and I like this brand of mac and cheese, which is my supermarket brand, because the ingredients are pretty good, and I don't feel bad eating this like on occasion when I need something on a pinch. Then I also bought 2 frozen lasagnas, and this is the type of meal that I'll use up when I would usually do like takeout or something really unhealthy. So I like to have this one on hand. The ingredients are excellent actually for this one. I don't usually buy cheese that's already sliced because it's usually more expensive, but these were all on sale, so I got a good deal, and I had a coupon for them. Then I also got this steak, which was reduced price, so it was on sale. So I got this one. I got 2 packages of bacon, and then I got some Italian ham. We're gonna use the ham to make some snacks as well, like a mini pizza, but instead of using like a pizza dough, we're just gonna use a slice of bread, some tomato sauce, cheese, ham, tomato, and then some oregano, and then we're just gonna freeze a bunch, and then we can just pop it in the air fryer. And it's kind of like a mini pizza, but not really, but you get what I mean. Then we also got from the supermarket some organic nectarines, 2 apples, but my daughter already ate one, a flight of cherry tomatoes, also organic, and then 2 bags of organic spinach. I'm gonna make a lasagna, a turkey lasagna with spinach. So my supermarket always does these sales that's like buy 2 and pay 4 each or something like that, instead of paying like $5.50 each. So I always just buy whatever number they say you need to get the sale, just because I'll eventually use it, so it's not a waste of money. I'm saving money. And and then some bananas. And that was it, and that was the $200. So now moving on to Costco, I have to start with my favorite thing ever, which is this New Zealand butter. Let me show it to you closer. And the ingredients are just cream and salt. So I really like them, and it's very yellow. So I kind of like that. So I bought 6 of them because they don't always have it. And when they have it, they usually sell out within like a week. And I wanted to have some in my freezer, so I'm gonna keep 2 in my fridge, and then the rest are gonna go in my freezer. So I did spend about $60 on butter, but yeah, it's gonna be used. And we go through a ton of butter. I'd say that butter, eggs, milk, not so much cheese, well, Parmesan are probably the things that we go through the most in my house. Okay, so at Costco, continuing our haul, we got this Manuka honey. I always get this. I just ran out. This is a staple in my house. I also got some cocoa powder to replace. I also got some cocoa powder because I'm running out. I ran out of walnuts, so I bought a bag of walnuts. I also bought a bag of pecans and a bag of, so heavy, organic white sugar. And then moving over here, we got some sliced bread. I really like this brand called Silver Hills. It's Canadian. I think it's BC actually, and it's pretty good. The ingredients are great. Yeah, no problems with that whatsoever. I also got some croissants that we will be using to make our monthly snacks this weekend. Usually I buy the frozen ones that I showed you on my last video, but Costco didn't have any this time, so I had to buy their already made croissants, which is okay. One less thing we have to do, which is bake them, but I do like the ingredients of the frozen ones way better than these, but these are not so bad. I mean, they're butter croissants with butter, no vegetable oil, so that's good. Then I got this Italian pasta. This has been one of my favorite pastas for probably 10 years now, but in BC, or at least in my Costco, they didn't used to sell this. They only started selling a couple months ago, so whenever I see it, I buy it because I really, really like it. And it's like fresh pasta, so if you're not used to eating fresh pasta, it just cooks really, really fast. And the ingredients are durum wheat semolina, fresh eggs, and soft wheat flour. And to me, it's the best pasta you can get ever. You don't get the al dente feeling with fresh pasta, and especially pastas made with egg, but yeah, it's very tasty. You should give it a try if you have it in your Costco. Then we also got some more condensed milk, and this one was more expensive than the one that I bought at the supermarket, so I don't think I'll be purchasing at Costco again. Then I also got some heavy cream. I usually buy heavy cream at my local food store because here in BC we have this incredible brand of dairy products called Avalon. I'll put a picture here. And they sell milk, cream, yogurt. Well, their yogurt is not in glass, but everything else is in glass bottles. And the quality is really good. You can get organic milk, organic cream. But I didn't want to go there, and I wanted some cream for tonight to make, to finish making a cake that I was making. So I just bought that and we'll use it. So sometimes I just buy it at Costco, but I usually buy the Avalon. Oh, and then I also bought this beautiful pineapple, which I probably have to cut today or tomorrow. But that was it. Oh, no. I almost forgot all of the meat that we bought at Costco. Oh, and we also got some kiwi. I always get kiwi at Costco, the Sun Gold. It's my favorite. I don't really like the green kiwi. I find it a bit too sour for my liking, so I like the Sun Gold. I always buy organic, grass-fed ground beef at Costco. And then I got this crazy pack, 1.7 kilos of grass-fed steak, and it comes individually packaged like this. I had never bought this before, so I don't know if it's any good, but I've been trying to eat more like steak and eggs, and actually steak and eggs is probably my favorite food, and it has been for the past little while. I just love steak and eggs, nothing else, just a good old steak and then some fried eggs. Something about it just tastes so delicious. But anyway, that's probably why we eat a lot of eggs too in my house, because often for dinner we'll just do steak and eggs or ground beef with eggs. We put eggs in everything. Anyway, that's crazy. Yeah, so we bought this big box, and I think this box was $60-something. So it ended up being $10 per steak, which is a good price for steak that's grass-fed. And that was it for this month's haul. Now we still have about $50 a week moving forward for things like milk and eggs. And any other things that we need to buy at the grocery store. Our food budget is usually around $7, I wish, $750 a month, but that also includes all of our cleaning supplies, deodorant, shower gel, shampoo, conditioner, hand soap, all of those things, toilet paper, paper towel, all of these things are included in our monthly budget, which is 750 Canadian dollars for me, my husband, and our 1-year-old daughter. I am usually under budget, and then I use the rest of the money to go on like Natura Market or Farmer's Market, and then just buy fun stuff, or like my health food store, and then just buy random stuff that I always wanted to try, or foods that I've always wanted to try and make like a different dish. So we always end up spending about $750 on our monthly food purchases. And let me know how much you guys spend in your area, like where you live, how many people in your family, because I find that it's very hard to buy like a lot of meat and then fresh produce. Like you can see, nothing here was processed other than my 2 lasagnas and my box of mac and cheese. But my lasagna was $8 and my mac and cheese was $1.29. So those are very, very cheap. Everything else is pretty much just real food. And I still ended up spending like over $500. That was it for today's video. I just wanted to share at least one Costco supermarket haul in my channel, just so that you can have an idea of the things that I buy and how do we make all of our snacks that I share with you on the videos, and how do we get the best pricing on those, because I always share the price, like 66 cents per muffin or something like that. And this is how, like, I usually buy in bulk. And then I always buy things at the grocery store when they're on sale and the price is better than what I usually buy in bulk. So I really know my prices. And I don't buy a lot of different things. It's usually the same things: beans, lentils, rice, oats, flour, meat, fruit, and veggie. That's pretty much it. And pasta, obviously. But that's pretty much it. We don't really eat like 100 million different types of dishes. It's always like pulled beef, but then with different spices. Pulled beef with tomato sauce, pulled beef with soy sauce. If you haven't checked my latest video, it's all about pulled beef. I made it 2 different ways, and we're gonna use one of those this upcoming Saturday for some of the snacks that we're gonna use the croissants for, and the cheddar. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see all of my hauls moving forward, please let me know. Otherwise, I never know if people actually enjoy watching these, or if it's just me that likes watching other people's hauls and what they buy and what's their favorite and how do they use the stuff. So please let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. As always, bye.